Hi everyone, it's Giselle here with a reading for our beloveds. I know I only did an energy reading for both us and our beloveds yesterday, but this is more focused on us needing to create a sense of understanding, a compassion for our beloveds and the situation that they're going through. So it's going to be focused on their situation and what we need to know in order to be more compassionate. That's the whole point behind this reading. I was going to start off with a letter. Whoa, I think I moved it. With a letter from Divine Love Letters by Bella Tinks, just so that it sort of sets the theme basically for this reading. And then once I finish doing the cards, I will pull another letter from a different book. This is book 1, letter 136. And it says, I want you to know that from the very first time I saw you this time round, it was like a bolt of lightning shot through my body, so powerful. I was totally not expecting it and didn't know what to make of it at all. You just don't have that with anyone else. Not an electric-magnetic reaction. It's the feeling of putting your hand on an electric fence. I was thinking, what is this? It shook my senses, shook my brain, challenged me to the core, challenged all my beliefs and my understandings of the world we live in. And for that, I am so grateful. You raised me up in my light. You raised me up in your light. With your light. Please stay with me. It's a journey that we are both in together. Please trust in me. Believe in the power of what love can do. And so I'm going to now start off with the cards. What I did was I drew three, I forgot the word for these. Oh, tarot cards. I drew 3 tarot cards so that we could kind of see an overview of what their physical situation is like. And I know this is a collective reading, so it's just generally the overall energy I'm picking up. But of course, if you wanted a more in-depth and personal reading, then do please book with me. I'll be more than happy to look at your specific circumstances to get you a more tailor-made reading of your situation. But what I'm getting here for the collective masculine is the Hermit, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. And what I feel this is telling me about their physical situation is that they are very focused on routine, trying to keep their feet on the ground. But also I'm getting a sense of struggling, because with this card it indicates soul searching and just feeling maybe a little bit alone as well in their current situation. They're trying to routinely remain very steadfast on the 3D to make something of their lives, to make sure they are successful. I feel that's very, very important to them. But then again, there is a sense of kind of going it alone, feeling a little bit disjointed from your everyday and doing a lot of soul searching. So I feel that this would set the premise for the rest of the reading. Now let me just look at the other cards that we are given for the Divine Masculine. I asked what is the energy they currently see themselves as, and I was given the Death card. So there is this great sense of, I feel this links in with a soul-searching aspect, is that they are rebirthing, trying to stabilize their energies, because the rebirth is not an easy process. It's something that they haven't gone through in the past, and it feels so very scary to them as well. It's kind of like, I know that there is more out there for me, that there is more needed for me to feel fulfilled, to feel happy. There must be more to this life than just the physical, than just the pentacles. But what is that exactly, and how do I get there? I also asked, how do they see us at the moment? And I am getting the Page of Wands. So they see us as this fresh new energy that can offer, I feel, a different energy. You know, the Wands is a lot more different than the... Oh, these cards are sliding about. Sorry, I had to adjust my cards. So this free-spirited energy that I feel we have to offer, and it's so different from their current circumstances. It's like their life at the moment is very mundane, very earthly, very normal, or what you would consider, I mean, what is normal really? But we are like this beautiful fairy. That's the picture I'm being shown by Spirit. It's like, imagine just being in your everyday, going back and forth to work, just being very boring. Well, I suppose it seems very boring. And then you bump into a little fairy. You think, this is different. This is crazy. What is this energy? And I suppose that that's how we're making them feel, is we bring them this sense of adventure, this sense of shaking up everything that they kind of known, which is so, so different. How do they view our union? And we have the Chariot. And with this, it is movement. Movement forward into, the direction of wanting this new adventurous energy in their life, because of them going through this rebirth as well. It's kind of like, I'm a little bit bored of the mundane, and I would really like this adventure, this love adventure to happen, and for things to just be exciting and open and happy for me. So, what is it that is currently needing to happen in their circumstances? And I feel this card, it says, say no. And how I interpret this for our masculines is that they are needing to put their foot down in whatever situation they're in their life at the moment. They need to stop pleasing other people. They need to stop doing things because they feel that that's the best for everyone else. And they need to really put themselves first, put their foot down, and say no to things that no longer make them happy. What they want to tell us regarding their situation is, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason, and they are working towards fitting their puzzle piece in with ours. They are working towards building that dream life that they know ultimately within their heart is there for the taking. It's just that the conditioning needs to be broken down, and so much change needs to happen, which is quite daunting. But their energy is showing the Magician, which is an indication that change is upon them, and that they are recognizing that that's an actual factor that's needing to happen in their life at the moment. And so I am being shown that for their earthly energies, their solar plexus chakra is lighting up to say changes are needed around your emotional well-being, your emotional body. You really are needing to take the steps to rebalance your solar plexus and to feel emotionally balanced and happy within your life, which I feel they've been neglecting. I'm getting an overwhelming sense of a lot of the masculines have felt, oh, I'm not really happy and emotionally imbalanced right now, but that's okay, my happiness can wait. But this card is saying, no, that's not good enough. Your happiness needn't wait. You can make yourself happy right now, and it is not impossible. And so for their 5D chakras, I'm getting the third eye chakra. And what this is telling me is that whether they like it or not, they are being called to be more intuitive, to use their third eye, activate those powers so that it applies on their physical. And yeah, it's an awakening, like they're going through the death card. It means that the mundane physical no longer applies or makes them happy, and in turn they need to really activate that intuition to help them on this soul journey, because it is a soul journey. So what they're being guided to do now in this stage of their life is, the card here says discipline. So training, consistency and practice. And what this indicates is that they need to start doing things rather than just wishful thinking, or every now and again daydream about us and then go, oh well, that'll do me for now. No, it's really calling them to discipline themselves, to really focus on the direction that the divine is wanting them to go into, and really, really hone in on that, and not be just allowing themselves to daydream and that be sufficient. So the next card for them then is Dress of Alchemy. So release your power. And this is really magnifying to the divine masculine that they ultimately have the power, just like in the Magician card that we came across earlier. It's to say, you are a powerful creator and you really are in charge and can influence your destiny. So don't let that opportunity pass you by, and really allow yourself to focus on that and make it happen. The next card for them is a beautiful little worm. Take care of yourself. Again, the universe is really pushing our beloveds to focus on them. What makes you happy? What do you want from life? Stop pleasing other people. Say no when you are not willing to do any more things to make other people happy all the time. Yeah, really put yourself first and take care of yourself. Cocoon yourself and surround yourself with loving energies so that you may strengthen from that and build yourself up, and really, really take care of and protect your energy. The next card for them is the Wild Swans. Dedication. So this is again indicating that rather than just having us as a passing thought, they really need to, if they want this change in their life, and I feel that they do, because they are coming more and more to a point where just the mundane is no longer satisfactory, that they must dedicate themselves and apply themselves to really attain all the desires that they are wanting. In their hearts they know that they want this. It's just trying to merge the physical and the spiritual so that that can be made to manifest. And through you applying this in your life, you are automatically pulling up your twin's heart anyway, so you will be helping each other that way. And so the next card for them is Tiger Lily, Tiger, Nautilus. Let me just read, which card is this one? It's card number 4 from the Myths and Mermaids. I'm just going to read the little poem that goes with this. Where are we? Okay. And so this card says, "O Tiger Lily, my goddess, my grace, a vision like you stops a soul in its place. Such queenly compassion, such posture and poise, lets me know in an instant you are unlike the boys. So supple, symmetrical, shapely and smooth, such balance and ease in the way that you move. Your smile is of mercy, your manner of tact, your beauty apparent in each tender act. What love and kind charity shines on your face, O tiger lily, my goddess, my grace. A graceful young woman, bedecked by bright tiger lilies, tenderly holds her shell of a tiger nautilus close to her bosom. Her choice of adornment is reflective of her feminine beauty and elegant style. So let me just read the little message that goes with this card. Embrace your femininity. The feminine power is a radiance that shines from women and girls who are securely anchored within their bodies and souls. Full of tenderness, love, beauty, and grace, the feminine power is soft yet strong. Now is the time to welcome this power. It is your right to be beautiful inside and out. Awaken the queen inside you and let her blossom. Not a woman, not a problem. Look for opportunities to get closer to a woman in your life, be it your mother, sister, lover, or wife. Try looking through her eyes to help you get in touch with your feminine side and allow her spirit and compassion to influence some upcoming decisions. So what I feel this is saying is that our masculines are recognizing our beauty and our grace and are wanting to get closer to that, to get closer to us, because we offer so much more than what they're currently experiencing. And as I mentioned earlier, what I got from this reading at the start is that they are very much bored of the mundane and the routine, and it's just them trying to get out. But they know that we're there. They know that we are in the back of their minds, just constantly there, not budging or going away, because we are connected and we are one. There is no way they can escape us, basically. So they just need to give in and just appreciate our beauty and our power, and to just allow that to flow into their lives. The next card, message for our beloveds, is: when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. And this is something that they are becoming more aware of, is I want to make this life something to be proud of. I don't want to leave this earthly plane thinking I've wasted my life. So therefore, I feel they are more drawn to take chances and take risks, and there must be a reason why they can't get us off their minds. Yes, there is, because we are here to make your life beautiful. Why don't you just step out of your comfort zone and not allow any fears to interfere with what it is you truly are wanting? 2 cards came out, so I'll just read this one too. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So even though they're going through a hard time, and we've certainly gone through a hard time ourselves, there is always a purpose. Nothing happens by accident. There is a reason and a higher purpose for things, and these things will soon be revealed. What is the energy that our beloved carries and wants us to know? Is this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So this is saying, we're aware. We are so aware that we have already met our beloved. It's just now coming to the time to fully embrace and allow fate and destiny to just allow things to happen for us, to manifest, because that is something that has been heavily on their minds. So I'm just going to go into book 2 of the Divine Love books and pick out a letter to help us now close off this reading. Which letter would you like me to read to help us close off this reading, please? Thank you. Okay, I have letter number 132, which says, I want you to know that before you, my life seemed pointless, as in, there was an emptiness inside of me that I couldn't place. Why? I couldn't put my finger on why. I always felt like something was missing in my life. It was always like I felt like I was stood on the outside of my life looking in, waiting for someone to notice me and let me in. And then you came along and really saw me. You made me feel like I was in the party, like I was the party instead of being an outsider. You made me feel wanted, made me feel whole, made me feel like who I wanted to be, who I knew I really was deep down. You put me in touch with my soul. I love you. And that really beautifully links in with the first card, which I felt was a soul-searching card. They are really going through a period of soul-searching and really wanting to, find out, go on that soul journey and just really recognize that that is a very important action step for them to take now to make themselves happy. So I'm just going to pick a letter from the third book and see which letter wants to come out then to close off with. Let's have a little look. Which letter would you like me to read, please? Thank you. Okay, we have letter number 236 from book 3. Please don't focus on the now stuff, because it means nothing. Where is your heart? Can you not feel me? Inside your heart. I can. That's why I got so nervous and can't look at you. It's just beyond scary and frightening. But in a good way, it's like, what am I going to do? What am I going to say? I really, really, really love this girl, and yet I'm absolutely petrified of approaching you, let alone telling you or making a move. The whole thing is just terrifying, but it's terrifying because I really love you. So please hold on for me. So, I guess the message is pretty clear from what we are seeing here, is that our beloveds are aware of us, and I mean, this card says it all. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This is the one. And it's just them gathering up their strength. And I know that a lot of feminines have come forward to me saying how frustrated they are with the wait and it's like nothing's happening. But yeah, I know that you can't control that part of the situation, but you know what you can control is you and how you deal with it and how you are within yourself. And the more you can center yourself and make yourself feel whole and complete, the easier this is going to be. And I know some people are tired and just absolutely exhausted and drained and say, that's it for me. I'm going to hang up my coat. I'm going to no longer bother. And I wish all of the other twin flames good luck. But for me, this is it. It's over, done, finished. Don't give up. I know it's hard and I know it's exhausting. But I feel that you should turn over a new leaf, change your chapter, and approach this from a very light-hearted perspective. And even if you are just exhausted with your beloved, perhaps take them out of the equation and do everything in your power to make yourself happy and to see this world through new eyes. See it as the fairy that they see you as, the magical creature that can make anything happen, and approach it from a very childlike and light-hearted perspective. And I know it sometimes seems ridiculous, like, why would you suggest for me to do that? But truly, try this, okay? Because I remember coming out of a period that I was just exhausted, and this was even before I met my beloved. I was just tired of dating people. I thought, everyone is just absolutely shockingly not worth my time. But then I flipped it and I thought, you know what? No, I am not allowing life to tear me down, and I will take matters into my own hands. So I picked myself up, made myself beautiful and feel desirable again, and just approached things like, well, today is a new day, and today could be the most magical day of my life. I could meet my beloved any day now. And I approached every single day from that very blank page perspective of, oh, well, it's up to the universe what they want to bring me, but my intent is this. My intent is to have a beautiful day and a happy day, and if anyone wants to meet me today that would potentially change my life, then that is amazing and beautiful. And within a couple of weeks, I met my beloved, and I could not believe it. All of my prayers were answered right there and then, and I thank the universe. And if anything, I feel strongly in my heart that reunion is upon us, that it's something that must happen, because we did not come here to just live a boring, lonely, mundane life. We came here to change the world, and we will change the world with our beloveds. That's what I believe. If other people disagree, then okay, well, maybe this isn't a channel for you, and perhaps find someone you do resonate with. But these are my beliefs, and I love being positive. There's no point being pessimistic and down and crying all the time. Like, what am I going to gain from that, And so I want to invite everyone to be positive and happy and see the world through a child's eyes, because I know that I'm going to be reunited with my beloved. And even if I'm not, but that's definitely, not even going to happen. I mean, the not is not an option, basically. But say for just, for the sake of argument, even if you don't end up with your beloved, I've had a hell of a ride in the meantime. I've got the life that I've always wanted. I no longer have to work in corporate company 24/7. Well, what felt like 24/7, being beaten down and miserable and have a manager breathing down my neck. I have a beautiful life. I finally have the work-life balance that I've been dreaming of, because not only do I only just work there part-time now, which is fine, just whatever, to stay with one foot on the 3D, I suppose, to have a little bit of routine. But the rest of the time, I get to study the things I want to study. I get to do readings for all my beautiful clients. I get to have lunch and go to town whenever I want, apart from those 2 days that I'm working. What a beautiful life, This life is the most amazing it's ever been. And I am truly grateful to God, to the angels, to my darling beloved who has helped me to create this. And if anything, if nothing happened with us, I have this. And I could have never had this before. He's a catalyst that triggered me into having this beautiful new life. But of course, I'm going to have everything. I'm not just going to stop here. I'm having my reunion and my beautiful soul family with my beloved. And that is my decision. I decide to have all that. And when I put my mind to something, I can guarantee you I will make it happen. Just like I made this beautiful new life for me happen. This will happen too, and I wish this for each and every one of you, and thank you all so much for watching me, supporting me, because of you and your beautiful support, I get to do this for a living. What an amazing, amazing life. So, with that said, I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and if you would like a personal reading from myself, then please click the link to my website. I am currently doing a January promotion for packaged readings and a February promotion where you could also try out a free meditation or free crystal healing if you pop in my promotional code Valentine's in your PayPal checkout and book a half-an-hour reading with me at £18. So, thank you all so much for your support. I will be talking to you again soon. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.